All right, let's talk about my first block and my second block of time on my block schedule. The first block is waking up, getting my chores, my morning chores done, and helping my family with breakfast and getting out the door. Last month in August, every single day, I posted a video of my morning chores. Basically, wake up, do the dishes, do the laundry. Just every single morning. There's other things I add in there sometimes, but really consistently doing that for 30 days has made it so much of a habit right now. So it's so natural for me right now in September to get out of bed, to just get those things out of the way. I don't even think about it. So there is, I think, working on productivity this month has been greatly helped by establishing my first block last month. What am I doing when I wake up every day? How am I getting up at the same time every day? That has been key to moving forward. So if you are struggling with structuring your day, my advice is to start with the morning. How do we get that start time pretty much the same every day? And there are certain circumstances where your start time to your morning is never going to be the same. If you are a caretaker and you were up during the night, you're going to have a different time that you start every morning. But what do you do when you wake up? Can that be the same every day? Just to kind of start your day on the same note. My second block of the morning has 3 items on it. One item is basically a non-negotiable. That is going and taking care of my animals on my little homestead that we have. So it has to be done, right? And there's no negotiating it. So that's great. So that's set. So take care of the animals. So I get up, I do my chores, get everyone out the door, take care of the animals. The second block also includes 2 things that may seem to the outside observer as very distinctly different items, but they're really not to me. So when we think about organizing anything, any space in our home, the time in our life, we really want to think about what makes sense for us. This is not about other people. This is how we cognitively view items. What commonalities would allow us to group items together? In your home, it may be easier to figure out this organization. Maybe you have all of your linens together in one spot. Maybe that makes sense for you. Maybe that doesn't make sense for you though. So understanding your own categories and your own, or like categories and like items together, understanding like items for you is so critically important in home organization and in organizing your time as well. Okay, so what are these other 2 items on my second block? They are prep dinner and exercise. Now, what do prepping dinner and exercise have in common in my life? Why would I group these 2 items together as my second block of time in the day? The common thread of exercising and prepping dinner is that if I don't do it in the morning, the chances of it happening throughout the day diminish as the day goes on. If I don't exercise in the morning, the chances that I'm going to exercise at night are much lower. If I don't prep dinner in the morning, or even just have a plan for dinner, the chances of me figuring that out and successfully executing it as the day goes on also diminish. So what happens is, after work, after school, there's a lot of unknowns. I don't know how I'm going to feel. Am I going to be tired? I don't know if somebody's going to need something and I'm going to need to have to go run someplace, which is why I have that errand block down there. I don't know what's going to happen. And most of the time, I don't have a ton of energy by the time we get to dinner time. It's just, the day kind of piles up on me and dinner kind of goes out the door. So I wanted to change that. I really want to have a plan for dinner. I want to have something started. I want to maximize my energy, right? So when I wake up and I have a lot of energy in the morning, it seems like a good time to exercise and to prep dinner, or even just come up with a plan for dinner, which takes a lot of mental energy. I don't want to be thinking about this all day long, having this hanging over my head. I should do this, but So those are my second block is prepping dinner and exercising. And again, they might seem like two different things, but to me, they have a very significant common denominator that make them fit together in the morning. So this morning, this is day 2 of my productivity challenge. I both took care of the animals, went for a walk because it wasn't a gym day, and prepped dinner. And it's 9:54 right now. It feels amazing. It feels amazing to have that done, to know that I have this whole block of time in the evening where I don't have to worry about what's for dinner and squeezing it in and figuring it all out. And I know that this afternoon is going to be especially crazy. Both my girls have tennis matches, and it's just there's going to be a lot going on. So I'm excited to have this already mostly done.